As long as he'll make an effort, I'll reward him for it. And then I'm going to ask him again. Every time he tries, right here he's stalling, so I'm just going to tap with rhythm. Okay, there's one effort. Okay, so I'm going to ask again. He'll get irritated for a minute until he understands. Once he understands that this means come forward, so every time, see they all have that little slide to the side deal. So you just have to make it uncomfortable for him to do that. So we got to establish that little thing with him right there, and then we'll start working on that refinement. So now I'll just say, come forward. So every time he goes backward, there's got to be something saying, nope, that's not the answer. Okay, now we'll tap him forward again. This is kind of a common thing when they fight you. As long as they can go backwards and get away with it, they'll keep doing it. There, he's starting to come off that a little bit. So now I'm just going to ask for little steps forward. I don't mind that he goes part way right now because we don't know if he knows how to back out. So. The cool thing about a horse like this, you have to tap him pretty good a few times, but then he understands that I better not go backwards. Okay, so now watch how light. There, see how that time he thought about going backward. You've been kind of a bully. So do you know if he's ever backed out of the trailer?
No, I think he's just been turned around and walked out.
Yeah, he kind of froze up right there, so I just let the taps get harder until he comes forward. Super common for him to slide around to the side. This is where he's learning right here.
Right.
A little bit of pressure outside, if he'll just get here and relax, it becomes a good place for him. Once we get him to load, it'll be really important not to let him load halfway, because he's in a habit of saying, I'll go halfway, but not all the way.
Right.
So once we get him, we'll want to make sure he goes all the way in.
Uh-huh.
I don't mind that at first till he gets used to it. There's your load.
There it is.
Now you want to be careful in here where he's got a little bit of a pushy attitude, because he can really hurt you right here. That's why I don't like him to come out forward. I like him to stay in.
Uh-huh.
But right now we'll kind of just get him comfortable in here, because see, there's nothing I can do about that. If he turns, I got to just get out of his way.
Right.
But right now, because he's probably been allowed to come out front, and a lot of people do that, but the reason I don't is right there.
Right.
A big horse like this turns and folds in half, and he can smash against dividers or do whatever.
Uh-huh.
But did you see how nice he loaded when he finally decided it was okay?
Yeah.
And now his demeanor's quieter. He's just realized nothing's going to hurt him. And this is where you want to just sit in here and praise him for it. I would imagine he's a little pushy riding him too.
Very.
Yeah. And that, you're seeing that from just his whole attitude here. So I would take a horse like this and put him through all the groundwork and get him very respectful with that,
Uh-huh.
and then get on and start the riding part of it. But I would imagine have you ridden him?
I've ridden.
She has.
I imagine you sit up there and just kind of hope you get through it, right?
Yeah.
He's pretty hard to manage.
Yeah, and he won't, he doesn't want to move forward.
Yeah. Yep. Super stiff. Probably can't flex his head around or any of that. Okay, so now I'm going to ask him to come out. I'm going to see if I can get him just to stand here for a minute without turning. I don't know if he'll back out, but no. You can tell he's never backed out.
Yeah.
You see how quiet, when I make this a good thing for him.
Yeah, he
just
just
goes,
wants
"Hey,
to get
this is
right
so
in.
bad here.
Absolutely.
Why have I been such a weenie about it?" see how my leadership has calmed him down?
Yeah.
He's not being so pushy now. I wouldn't have got this close to him when we started.
Right.
So I'm happy with how he's standing here quiet. I thought he would be real nervous and want to just jump out. And he wants to get out, but I'm going to say no. Just stand here and let me scratch you. I want it to be my idea for him to get out.
Right.
Because if you ever get out, he could jump right on top of you. So.
Uh-huh.
The fences up there are broken.
Okay.
I don't know what to do. So can we move them somewhere or?
I'm not sure. Is Celine up there with you?
No, it's another.
Okay, well, I would ask Celine what to do and see if they fix the fence over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so look how quiet he is now.
Yeah, he's a lot more quiet.
Okay, so now I'm just going to ask. I'm going to be the one to ask him to get out. See how he wants to stay now?
Yeah.
So he's not bailing? That's why it's so important to really praise him and pet him in here. See, now I'm not even holding him in. He's just standing here.
Right.
He's fine with it. He's not even sure why he was fighting it.
Yeah.
Okay, so ask him to hop out. See, this is my idea. Look how quiet he got out.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to try to use less of this stick and just say, hey.
So can you teach a horse to back out?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really hard once they've been taught to whirl
Turn
like
around.
that.
Yeah.
I'd probably have to put because he can push right through this halter, but
Yeah.
yeah, you can do that. And what I would do is I would back this trailer up to so it was more level, so it wasn't such
Yeah.
a big step. And then I would walk him in, walk him out, not all the way in. I'd just go part way out,
Yeah.
part way out, then go a little farther and then out. And then
Okay.
once he'll back out with just a level ground, then you
Then
can
you
start
can.
having him step down a little bit.
Okay.
So with the horse as pushy as him, you got to be, it's a process.
Yeah.
But as long as he doesn't run over you and he stands like this, it's probably not a big deal. I like
Yeah.
mine to back out, but see how every time I step, he steps?
Yeah.
So he's not trying to mow me out over now, and I can actually get him to back up. So I backed him 2 steps to keep him in here.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't want to try to just back him out right off the bat. You'd want to get him real comfortable in here
Yeah.
and then start asking for that kind of stuff. If he wanted to go forward that time, I'm going to say no. You just back a step. Okay, and ask him now. I'll let you hold that just a second. I think we can do it without. Okay, so now we have no stick. Watch this. Just hopped right in. And take the time just to pat him right here. See, this pushiness and pushing on you, we could get over with just a little groundwork.
Yeah.
Who are you guys? I'm just trying to. Patrick?
I'm Kaya.
And who are you? With Leanne. Okay, gotcha. We got all of our so she stole. You guys stole. You took this one horse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you guys stole the one horse, caused all the other horses to get out. And, I mean, obviously our fence and stuff, but I mean,
Very
figure out how to solve this.
Yeah, because I know that we wrapped up the fence. Did they come through the main gate?
Yeah. Hi, how are you? Yeah. Let me figure out. I don't know. Like like, you talk about in the horses that have sense of it. This might not work, but not always, so we got him over there. Or, you guys need to keep your horse over there, and then we'll keep their horses.
How quiet he's getting.
Yeah.
So, maybe I'll try to
Yeah, this is so much improvement. Like, he used to like just pull you all
Yeah,
over
and he's
back.
still pretty pushy.
Yeah.
But
So we'll,
just getting a little bit of respect to where they'll come off your pressure and that helps a
Yeah.
lot.
and we'll work on groundwork too.
So you see that time I just threw the rope over his neck and he climbed right in.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do this one more time and have you try it. So make sure it's okay. So the secret to this is to point into the trailer. Okay. But when he passes you, you don't want to have pressure because then he'll stop. So that's why I kind of wanted to get this forward motion so that he's already got his momentum when he goes in. So if you, and that's the big thing is we have a tendency to want to turn around and look at him and pull him in and all that. But what that does is it almost shuts him down because now you're turned looking at him.
Oh yeah.
So I want it to be something that I just walk up there like I'm in business and just point and have him get in. But see how he's not dancing around and worried about the other horse now?
Yeah.
I've got a little bit of respect from him now. Okay, so if I'm standing right here, I'll just walk him up like I'm in business right here. He's super comfortable once he turns around, just standing there, so I wouldn't worry too much. If we wanted to go if we wanted him to start backing out, what I would do is I would back this trailer up to a level so he wasn't stepping down. Because a lot of times horses, when they back up, they feel that and you go, oh crap, when they jump back in, then you're he tries to come out, I'm going to say, no, stay here. This is
Hey,
not my idea.
Levi, go put it over there.
I would
Levi,
back him up to
Put it right
a
there.
nice level, and then I would load him halfway in, back him out. Halfway in, back him out. Then I'd load him all the way. Then I'd load him all the way in and back him out so that he's stepping
Levi.
that level. And then once he's super comfortable with that, then you can start making the steps. I mean, a lot of people unload them straight, and it's fine, but you can see what happens. They get that forward motion, and then you better get out of the way, and I don't like to have to worry about that.
Right.
What do you say?
The unload's really nice.
Yeah.